What's this? It's one of those toys that make me smile, a sort of wow toy, which I thought when I first came across it 25 years ago was something else. I bought this on the 7th of October, 1995, Camden Lock. What's it called itself? Electric sheep? Well, there's a sheep there, but can you read the words? I'll tip it sideways and... Yes, I'm dreaming of electric sheep. Are you? So how does it work then? When you take the wand, you note that there's no connection between the two. There should be a wire connecting the two up. You touch it and nothing happens, no buzz. Take it all the way through like that up to the end and then claim your prize if you got there, but that's not the idea. You've got to make it, you've got to finish it. What you do is your body is the wire. I've got to hold that while I'm doing it, which is a normal, natural thing to do. When I touch it now, well, it laughs instead of buzzing. It's more interesting. We just have a little go. You notice there's two sizes here. There's a small one and a big one here. So I won't find out. I'll try the big one. It's easier for me to do. And also you need to be able to turn it in your hand as you're going around all these corners. So I've got to touch that. I must touch it, otherwise it's not going to work. Not going to cheat. So I'm going to take it like this and start up like that. And down to there. And this is tricky. Then you got to the second corner that time. Have I ever done it? I suppose I have, but you've got to have a very steady hand to do it. What a brilliant idea. It's such a common thing to have, but with a wire connection. To have it with just your hand holding it, that's much more interesting. So, brilliant design, and something that I really treasure in my collection. Noise, that laughter. Blah. Here's another one which I think is a very, very clever design. It's a children's book, and it's all about the three little pigs, like that. What's nice about it is that I've made it so that you can open it like that. This is a nice idea. You open the door like that for the child to enter the world of the Three Little Pigs story. You open up like that. There's a narrative in here, which I'll show, and they also include a little two-story interior of a house. And then the outside of the house has got, well, it's got the pig peering into the window. So the actual narrative is here. It's quite large and it's quite a full story, actually. I mean, that's a lot of words for the kids to read, but I think children will enjoy doing that. Because every now and then they can break off and stuff it back into the house and imagine they're folding the house away and the little pigs are safe in their house, or bricks. It'll be the third house, which survives the wolf blowing it down. So a very, very nice little toy for children because they love the idea of books you can play with or toys you can read. That sort of interface between toys and books is, for children, should always be bridged. And that one is such a nice idea to finish a little fold up like that and it's tucked away like that. It's a very, very nice bit of design work that's gone into that. So I really treasure that one. The third one is one of these lovely electromechanical toys, which has got a clever little device to it. It's a bit bizarre, actually. It's just a little well thing. When you turn that like that, there's a thing that's going to go down the well and pick up some water and lift it up again. But this is very clever electronics. You've got to first of all put this little bit of wire here on a tiny little hook here, which I'm going to have a go at. I'm also having to fight a magnet to it. Just get this down to show you what I'm doing. There's a little tiny hook there, and it's got to go over the hook, and then it's ready to go. Oops, there, yeah, we're there. Pull it out so it's tense, and now there's an electric magnet here. There's a magnet just here. I'm going to wind this up, wind it up, wind it up, wind it up, push it a bit further over like that. And now it's got a battery in the base. It's got three little batteries actually in the base here. There are four batteries in the base. That's right. And then it kicks the thing into action. I've done this one. I'm a part of it. So it's going to kick every time it comes to that point. Let's see if we can make it work. That's right. Oh, we spilled all the water. Oh, wait a minute. I've just realised something. I've got a battery baffle here to take off. Look, that stops the batteries from that's right, from deluding themselves. Very important to protect the batteries before they run out. There we are. Now there should be a kicker there which is going to start working. There we are. That's going to start kicking. I'm not sure about it functioning as a proper little thing for picking up the water, because every time it's a bit vigorous, it comes up to the top and takes it over and spills all the water out before you can get to it. But a lovely bit of design work, that. I think that ought to be a little more central over the well, but never mind. But as a piece of active working art, and because it's got such a low drain on the battery, that will actually go on all day long. Or if you're a shopkeeper and you got it in the window and sit in the shop forming a lovely thing for people to look at to attract people to your shop. And it's a very nice bit of design work, that. Yet it looks so crudely made. So that's a delight. It comes in a nice big box, and when I have a look at the box, I think, oh yes, that's where that lovely thing is. The bucket itself is a little bit so it's okay. Yep. I'm just bothered about that bucket turning over like that. It should just lift it up and then stop it there, but it doesn't. Move that off a bit. Oh dear, careful. It's a nice bit of stability on the, because it's holding it right in the middle, like those hovering pencils we've just had in the shop. It's a sort of electromagnetic suspension thing. Well, that's better. Yes, that's working nicely. So down it goes into the well, and then, oh dear, that's not so good. It's that brilliant. The fact that it goes on for a long time, hours and hours on one set of full batteries, makes it all the more attractive. Oh, is it going to go? Yes, it is. So there's a bit of randomness about it, which makes it fun to watch it too. It's not going to do the same thing each time. It's going to do something slightly different. So, very nice piece of design, and it's certainly amongst the toys that I always enjoy looking at and occasionally taking out to play with the game. So, put it into amongst my wow toys. See that? I really think, whew, I'm glad I got that.